Samsung unveiled the latest version of its flip format smartphone back in August last year with the arrival of the Galaxy Z Flip 4. That particular model has already garnered a very popular, but there are rumors all over about what we should expect in its successor, the Z Flip 5. Here's everything we know so far about the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5. As the launch gets closer, we're beginning to learn what to expect from the Z Flip 5. Most importantly, we think we know what it'll look like, and it's getting a major design overhaul. Our best look comes from leaker OnLeaks, who has shared renders he's made of the phone. The obvious standout is the much larger cover display on the phone. The screen, apparently 3.4-inch diagonally, slightly bigger than the 3.26-inch panel on the Oppo Find N2 Flip, now fills most of the phone's top half, with an unusual folder-esque shape that cuts in slightly around the two camera lenses. That makes it almost as large as the panel on the new Motorola Razr 40 Ultra/Razr Plus, which has a display that wraps around its cameras. We've seen similar images of that rough screen shape shared by Sammobile and leaker Ice Universe, who shared his own mock-up of how it may look while adding the detail that it will have a 720 by 748 resolution. And we've even now seen what's apparently an official Samsung render of the phone revealed by Miss Smart Price, and it's a close match for the unofficial renders. Snapmobile has since reported that Samsung has worked with Google to ensure that key apps like YouTube and Google Maps will be optimized for this outer screen, with a custom UI offering full use without actually opening the phone. OnLeaks adds that the phone uses a 6.7-inch main display, the same size as before, while Ice Universe suggests the phone weighs 187 grams, meaning the phone is almost exactly the same size and weight as its predecessor despite the redesigned display. Analyst Ross Young adds that the inner display will get its own upgrade thanks to a new hinge design, which should reduce the visibility of the seam. Meanwhile, Ice is more specific. He says Samsung is using a water drop hinge which will allow the phone to fold completely flat. He adds that this inner screen will also benefit from a narrower bezel. Samsung's rivals have made serious progress in eliminating the crease from foldable displays and closing more completely, so here's hoping that the Korean company has caught up. Ice also notes that the Z Flip 5 will be IPX8 waterproof, the same rating as the previous model, indicating a high level of water resistance but no official protection from dust and particles. Another leaker, Chun, has speculated that in fact the phone will have an IP58 rating instead, meaning it would offer some protection from dust. Finally, Young has added the crucial detail that the phone will be available in beige, gray, light green, and light pink, and has since added that it will also be available in blue, green, platinum, yellow, but that these will be available in lower volumes, likely meaning they're either exclusive to Samsung's online store or solely for its bespoke custom auction. Next, let's turn to the phone's actual specs. Korean site The Elec was first out of the blocks, reporting that the new model will boast the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset. This chip was announced in November 2022 by Qualcomm and promises a major performance jump without giving up the energy efficiency gains that made the Z Flip 4's battery life so much better. A phone believed to be the Z Flip 5 has already appeared on the benchmark Geekbench, in fact powered by the 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy, a slightly overclocked version of the chip that we've already seen across this year's Galaxy S23 phones. The Geekbench listing also shows the phone has 8 GB of RAM. As for storage, Sammobile says we should see 128 GB, 256 GB, and 512 GB options for the phone, the same Samsung offered last time around. Leaker Joseph Brar has reported that the phone will have the exact same 3,700 mAh battery as the Z Flip 4, along with the same 25-watt wired charging, plus a wireless option, the latter of which has been backed up by a listing on China's 3C certification. Similarly, camera specs don't look to be changing much. Brar has tweeted that the Z Flip 5 will once again have a pair of 12-megapixel main and ultra-wide cameras, though does add the important caveat that the phone will have new image sensors. That's the same approach Samsung took in the jump from the Z Flip 3 to 4, and the result was a significant boost to photo performance, so another sensor change could yet mean a meaningful upgrade. Finally, the phone's software may get an update too. Sammobile has reported that for the first time the Z Flip 5 will support DeX, Samsung's software that lets you use your phone as a portable workstation by projecting it to an external display with a desktop-style interface. With the 8 Gen 2 inside the phone, we'll have plenty of power, so this is a move that makes sense. We'll continue to update you on latest information becomes available, so be sure to check back regularly. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Peace out.